I have a lot of people that hear my shit, and I know my music, I speak some real shit, and I know y'all see somewhat of what I talk about, as in my daughter, my manager, Mr. A, that passed away. Y'all might understand somewhat of why I rap, but I don't believe y'all know the real stuff. I mean, I know in my music, it's in there, but I know what I'm saying and I know how I'm saying it. So I know, but I don't know if y'all understand me the way I'm trying to explain it. But basically, I didn't grow up as a little kid. Oh, I want to be a rapper when I grow up. Nah, I didn't. I didn't think like that when I was younger. You know, I actually wanted to be like every other kid, just be something. You know, doctor, lawyer, some shit. But my uncle, I grew up with my uncle after my parents separated, and I moved in with my grandma. I didn't have my dad around. I didn't have no father figure. I mean, I believe I'm my own father figure, and God's my father figure once I found him. But I never had siblings my age or around my age. I thank God for the siblings that I have today, but at the moment I didn't have that. So I grew up with my uncle. Weird ass motherfucker though, but cool ass nigga though. I grew up with him, became very, very attached to me. He got attached to me, I got attached to him, shit like that. You know how shit goes when you with family, you know what I'm saying? Well, anyways, years passed by, and for Christmas, every Christmas that would come, I wouldn't spend time with this side of the family because I would go with my other family and spend time with them. And my uncle, his name is Justin, by the way, and he wasn't always. Of course, he wasn't with me for Christmas. So Christmas came up, the day before Christmas Eve. He came up to me. He was like, "I want to take you out. I want to chill with you because I never get to see you for Christmas." And I was like, "All right, bro, that's fine. I ain't tripping." You know what I'm saying? So we go out to Laser Quest, have some stupid fun with his homeboys and shit. Just chilling, having fun, man, having fun. And then I leave to Fresno for Christmas and shit. And I got a call from my mom, and she told me that my uncle was in the hospital. And he's been to the hospital multiple times for having seizures and stuff. So when they called me this time, I didn't think nothing of it. I was just like, okay, you know, he's gonna come out alright, you know what I'm saying? And I get a call. It's already Christmas Day. The 12 o'clock already passed. Fireworks were popped. Presents open. And I was in a good ass mood, feeling good. You know what I'm saying? And I get a call from my mom, like around one-ish, around there. And then she told me that my uncle passed away. I didn't know what to tell her. It was Christmas Day. Out of all the days. I dealt with that. Time passed by. And I didn't know how to deal with my shit, my pain, my grief. I didn't know how to deal with it. So I sat down and I took my time and I wrote a poem. And the poem had rhymes in it, you know. But it was just a poem. That was it. It was for my family to see it. Just to see it and hear it, whatever. And there was one day I was on my computer, and I promise you, I was just on the computer, on the internet. That's it. And my Windows Media Player just popped up by itself, by itself, just magically popped out, and it was playing a beat. And at the time, I didn't need no beats in my computer. I didn't need no beats. It just, I was like, the fuck, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, I didn't turn it off. I was like, fuck it, I'll listen to some music while I'm on the computer. But you know what I'm saying? I had the poem up on the wall. You know, this, I guess, in memory, whatever. And then I got the poem. I wanted to say it with the beat, just talk it. Just talk it with the beat, not rap it. So I tried to talk it. And I was like, man, it'd be cool if I could record it, you know what I'm saying? And just have it like a poetry talk shit. I don't know, something like that. And I don't know what the fuck made me, but I tried to rap it. I'm like, hey, it has rhymes, you know. So it sucked. I was horrible. It was horrible. It wasn't good at all. But I did it, and that's when I met a homeboy. I mean, I kept on doing it over and over and over. I perfected it. It became long, 4 pages long, and every time my family would come over, I would rap it in person to them. Family would be crying. It would make me feel good, you know. But it helped me release my pain. It helped me let my grief go. It helped me let my heart. I didn't know I could talk with my heart. I didn't know that. I just held it in me. I didn't know I could literally put it on paper, and then I didn't know I could do that. It's just crazy. This is so much pain I had in there. And after I did that song, man, I felt so much better. So I met a homeboy. He had a studio. Nothing big, something small. And I recorded it. I showed everybody. And I did some freestyles, like gangster shit. That keeps on going. And then that's when I ran into my manager Alex through my homegirl Vanessa. Shouts out to Nessa. And we go over there. It was, you know what I'm saying, cool ass nigga, man. Cool ass nigga. And we would go over there maybe like once in a while just to go record, but it was nothing that we were taking it serious, you know. He told us he needed rappers, but you know, I just felt like I wasn't even good enough to the point where he needed me, you know what I'm saying. But we continued to go over there, and I was getting better. I wasn't getting the best, but I was getting better. And Alex came up to me and decided that he wanted me to be a part of Apocalypse Entertainment. It felt good, you know. It felt good to be a part of a record label. So basically, Alex brought me into the entertainment, and he showed me that part of music. He gave me opportunity to do shows and studio. I wasn't producing back then. I didn't know how to produce. So that happens. I grew with Apocalypse very much. I am Apocalypse. And I came out with Swingers Poking Out, my first single I did with Apocalypse Entertainment in 2004 on 420. Hiding a bitch. Like, 4 years later. No, that was in '07. Why did I say '04 for? I take that back. '07. Not in '04. '07. I did Swangers Poking Out with the Pocket. That was my first single that made. That was like my club shit. That was people's shit. That's what made me. But Alex heard that song, and well, I had more music out, but that was like my main single. But Alex sat there and he told me, I was in the studio one day, and he just came in, and he'll listen to the music before we even put it on a CD or anything like that to see if he likes it. He always did that. Shit. And he listened to it and he looked right at me, and he told me, when you rap with passion. And he left. He walked out the studio. I'm by myself in the studio. Like, what the fuck just happened? I didn't know how to respond. He just left. He told me that and he just left. So I didn't know how to react to that. I sat there for about an hour just thinking about that shit. I didn't record. I just sat there and thought about those few words that he told me. Nobody's ever told me I rap with passion. I was rapping because I knew I could rap. It was something new. It was like a new hobby I had. I was like, fuck, I could rap. This is cool, you know? So that's when I saw myself in a different position. I was like, damn, I rap with passion. And people see that. I mean, it doesn't have to be people. Just one person sees that. If one person can see that, then I know for sure the person that's next going to see the same thing. Okay? Not that much years pass by. I get a call from his daughter. And he was dead and he passed away. I'm not gonna say how, but he passed away in '08, December 8th, '08. I was with him 2 days before, 3 days before, and he wanted to see my daughter. He wanted to see Heaven because he never seen her, and Heaven was 3 months. I was like, yeah, man, I'm going to be with my baby mama in Heaven. I'm going to take her over there. I'm going to have the car. Yeah, you know, yeah, man, breathe. Let me see little Dopie. Let me see little Dopie. I was like, yeah. I was about to go to the damn house. I was at the doctor's appointment. Right after our plans were right after the doctor's appointment. We were going to go to the studio to go see my manager. I didn't even get to finish the doctor's appointment without getting that phone call. We had a show that same weekend. I got to that place. You don't even know how that feeling is to be in a show, knowing that your manager, the guy that's always there, that represents you, that's the person that did everything in his hands for you to be on that stage, wasn't there. The person that made me who I am today wasn't there. The person who made Apocalypse Entertainment, the founder of that, I don't see how people don't understand this. He made a movement. He gave people opportunity. That person that did all that is not here no more. We're talking about a person who had a dream. And that dream was to motherfucking make it to the top. And be the top notch motherfuckers in the motherfucking rap game. We ain't the motherfucking best. Hey, but we gotta start somewhere, right? Well, that nigga who did that shit, Mr. A. Alex Gonzalez, he wasn't at that show. I was on that stage, man. I've never